Good evening, everyone. Hopefully you're having a good evening tonight, and hopefully you've had a start of a good New Year's. More hopeful, hopefully, this year for healthy and finding a vaccine. That would be great. Anyway, I'm Tammy Flynn. I work for the Racquet. I have been there almost 15 years. And I'm a registered dietitian. I have a degree in nutrition science, and I'm here to talk about the Balanced Habits 28-day Kickstart Program that we offer 3 times a year. It will be starting up next Friday. That's the official start date. We will be doing measurements and information night next week. So if you're interested, you can go to our website and find more information, but I'm going to talk a little bit about how this program works and why it's a great idea right now. Whether you want to change your eating habits, boost your immunity, feel better, get stronger, have more energy, this program is a great one. Now, what I like about it is I've been in nutrition and dietetics for over 30 years. I've seen a lot of programs come full circle, and this one is a very sound program. It's pretty simple to follow. I'm not going to say it's easy because that requires change, but it is simple to follow. And if you are ready for this and know that you need to change, this program is a very safe, balanced, not a trendy plan. It's been around since 2008, and they've done a really good job with giving all kinds of alternatives for vegetarianism, vegan, gluten-free, lactose-free, you name it. Anyway, I'm going to talk about how Balanced Habits works and who they are, and whether it's about just resetting your new year or refocusing. That's what this program is going to help you with. All right. Balanced Habits is a program that is based out of California. The founders, the man is a former bodybuilder and the woman is a former marathon runner, and they own gyms. And what they found with their clients is, they can get the workout done, but the eating part is the most challenging. And so they put together a program with a dietitian that is very sound and has been, it's actually worldwide now, and it's been a tremendous program in my opinion. So that is where Balanced Habits came from. We are a partner, and we offer the program through our gym. So it's about changing your nutrition. Basically, changing your nutrition is going to change your life. We have to eat. We have to eat to survive. It's what you put into your body that can make a difference on how you respond to stress, how you respond to daily work, how you get up in the morning, how much energy you have. Food basically is our substance. And so the better your nutrition is, the more you're going to get out of your day. So how many diet programs are there? I can't even count. There's so many, and there's going to continue to be so many. And are we always seeking for the next best thing? Of course we are. We want to feel better, get in shape, do whatever quicker. The faster we can do it, the better, but not necessarily true. So it's just adopting something that's tolerable for you, that you can make life-changing habits that you can stick to forever. Basically, how you make your progress, how you get healthier, more energy. You basically have to continue those habits forever. Otherwise, you're just going to fall back into those patterns of not eating as healthy or whatever it might be. All right. So there's a lot of diet programs out there, but basically you got to find one that you can stick to, that you can tolerate, and that works for you. All right. One thing that has to happen is you have to realize yourself that you want to make the change. You know, your doctor could say, yes, you need to lose weight, or maybe a spouse or a friend says, you know, you're really unhealthy. We need to, you know, change what you're doing. But you have to feel that internally. Otherwise, you're not going to be motivated or driven to make a difference and really wholeheartedly stick to it. Okay. You know, something about this program, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And taking baby steps, just making little changes can make a huge difference in the outcome. All right. Basically, your diet is what you do every day. Diet should not have a negative connotation. It really does. I'm a dietitian, and anytime I hear the word diet, I'm like, try to change the verbiage right away, because people, when they say diet, they think temporary. You know, I'm just going to do this for a few days. Yes, this is a 28-day program, but this is kind of a kickstart to just get you prepared to continue to work on these habits, right? You know, the diet that we eat every day is all about portions. Are your meals balanced? What's your timing? Is it quality foods, and it's sustainable? I mean, is it, you know, are you going to be able to follow it? The most important thing is it making you healthier internally? And that is the bottom line, in my opinion, with any kind of food change that you make. It's got to be helping you internally be healthy. Otherwise, what's the purpose, right? Okay, so portions, is it calories in versus calories out? It sounds that simple, but it's a little more complicated than that. We have different sizes of people and gender, so, you know, male versus female, you know, or how much muscle mass you have, how active you are, is gonna all depend. I mean, your food and how much you should be eating is all going to depend on those factors. So calories in versus calories out is kind of a simplified equation, but it's not that simple. All right. Are you able to guesstimate how much you should eat when you're out? Some of the restaurants, you know, food is love, and the bigger the portion, the more likely you're going to come back to that place. And that's not necessarily good for your body, but, you know, in your mind, you're like, wow, that was a big portion, and I saved, you know, that was worth the amount of money I spent on it. So, we're going to talk about how to, when you're out to eat, how to ask for what you need. All right. The supersize effect. That's a huge one. Again, you know, is that portion is huge. You know, I can upgrade for like 10 cents more, but in the long run, the health that it takes, or the, you know, that it affects your health, you know, it is the bottom line here. All right. Are your meals balanced? That's the baseline of this whole program. Are you having your carbohydrates, your protein, and your fats? I mean, are you getting enough of them? So we'll talk all about that. Quality of foods. How much quality do you have behind your food? If you're having empty calories, let's say, you know, for a snack, you're having some kind of cracker and cheese. Well, is that cracker whole grain? Does it have fiber? Is that cheese a good cheese, or is it a processed cheese? So quality of food plays into this a lot. You want to get the most out of your food nutrition-wise. All right. Let's see. How do you feel after you eat? That's a big one. Are you full, or do you feel like you could just keep eating? A lot of the Americanized foods, basically, people don't get satisfied. And so we'll talk about the quality of food to help that. Timing. How often do you eat? Do you only eat one time a day? You know, and you can go all day long without eating, and then at nighttime, basically, when you get home from work, you're basically eating until you go to bed. So timing of the meals is really important to help teach your body how to burn calories efficiently and not want to store them when there's not a calorie source coming in. So timing of your food is going to be really important. Is it sustainable? Again, lifelong sustainability. How long can it last? You know, I have a book called The 3 Apple a Day Plan, and people say, you know, if I have to eat one more apple, you know, I'm gonna, you know, I just can't. So we don't want to get into that. The 3 Apple a Day Plan is just another way to get more fiber and fruits and vegetables into your diet. So apples are not the culprit there. That basically they are a good thing. They are very healthy. So working those into your food program and not making you not like them because you're eating too many is what we want to get away from. Okay, so are you enjoying what you're doing? What I like about this program is it feels like an adventure. You're trying new recipes. You're trying a new way of eating. And, you know, I think that's pretty exciting if you have the time to do it, or you take the time to do it. Just do something different that you haven't done before. Are you sticking out like a sore thumb? Do you go out to eat with your friends and you're doing a special diet so you can't eat this or that because of whatever restrictions you have? We don't want that. We want you to fit in. We want to teach you how you can go out to eat and order what you need. Can you do that without a menu? Well, hopefully we can teach you that eventually. This is about building habits. And building habits, you have to practice those to get better at it and be able to do it second nature. All right. So the Kickstart program, what it is, it's a 28-day program. You have an individualized food list, portion sheet. We take into account, we have a questionnaire that we ask you a lot of questions, you know, personal questions, and then we put it into a questionnaire for the Balanced Habits corporate to review, and then they give you certain portions based on how you answered that questionnaire. You'll have weekly accountability. This program is done virtually, so we will be having Zoom meetings as a group or individual if you need it. We do measurements. I have you weigh in weekly, even though I'm not a big scale advocate. It's just a way to hold your feet to the fire. I also have you write in a journal, your food journal, how much you eat and how you exercise and how you're feeling, and send those to me weekly as well. What it's going to teach you is how to balance those meals out based on your activity and everything to take into account with that questionnaire. The timing, it's going to teach you about timing of meals, food choices, quality of food, and your portions. Okay, you will be getting a booklet. Let me grab it really quick. This is going to be backwards to you, but it's a little book like this. It has a journal inside of it. It has a lot of information that we will be going over in our orientation next Thursday. And you'll also be getting your portion sheet, which I'll send you. I'll email you. And you'll be getting exercise recommendations as well. Who should do this? Anybody that feels like they need to change, they need accountability. they want to feel as healthy as possible, boost their immunity, maybe help their family be healthier. A lot of the recipes are family friendly, and you can serve up your family the same way you're eating, which is, I highly recommend, that is beneficial in the long run for those families, or you know, especially young kids. Get them in the kitchen with you, like learning how to cook as well. You don't have to cook to do this. It helps, especially with protein foods. You need to be able to prepare those. We do have a grab and go sheet for more convenience type foods, as well as recipes. So we give you that flexibility. Anyone that's ever done another food program or a diet that you just couldn't stick to, all right? This is a chance to try something new and different that's sustainable. And yes, it takes a little bit of work to get it going, but once you're going, you're going to feel amazing. I can't even tell you how amazing you're going to feel. What's a side effect? You may lose some body fat, you may feel better, and you may have more self-confidence. All right, who shouldn't do this? Anybody that doesn't want to be held accountable. If you can't commit to 28 days for better habits, or if you just want to stay the same. I mean, even to do this program, if you want to stay the same, that's fine. But if you're motivated to feel better or improve your health, then that's what we're here for. Okay, the official start date is January 15th, which is next Friday. It ends February 11th, which is a Thursday. We will do weigh-ins January 12th, which is next Tuesday, and we do them either virtually. If you're local in Wenatchee or East Wenatchee, I can come to you and do your measurements, or I can have you meet me at the rack. We are opening on Monday, so we can arrange that once you sign up. Weigh-ins will always be on a Tuesday for the next 28 days. We will have a Zoom meeting every Tuesday evening. It's just a check-in. It's 15 minutes or so. If you have questions, I will be checking in with you regularly to make sure that you're understanding how the program is working. You can sign up online, and what you're going to get when you sign up, you get a customized portion sheet, customized portion sheet and a booklet. You're going to get at least 50 plus recipes, weekly recipes. We will be doing weigh-ins, and we do weekly weigh-in checks on Tuesdays. And you'll get a pack and go option that is new and improved. And some of the results we've seen from this 28 days, the highest weight loss we had was from a male. He lost 21 pounds. I mean, that's very significant. That's really high. But they average 8 to 16 pounds for most people, women to men, 5 to 15% of body weight loss, 4 to 12 inches overall. That's arm, waist, hips on women, thigh, calf. And we do the male wrists as well. And then 3 to 10% body fat loss is a potential. So that's our program. I stick by it. I love it. It's been a great teaching tool to help people understand food better and why we balance it out how we do. Again, we have some testimonials online, and if you have any questions more about this program that you're not getting, you can email me at Tammi, Tammi, at WRAC.org. I would be happy to answer your questions. Again, it's Tammi, Tammi, at WRAC.org. And, ask away. Anyway, I hope to see you guys sign up, and I see a few people online. Anybody have any questions out there? Hopefully I can read them. I don't see any questions popping up. Again, you can always email me if you have any questions. And thank you for joining me tonight for this info night. Again, sign up as soon as you can. We start next Friday, but we have measurements as of Tuesday. So we want to get you ready, get your materials to you, and hit it. All right? Take care. Happy New Year. Hopefully it's a healthy one for you. See you later.